I think we need about 100 new cereal mascots. The old ones are dying out. We need new cereal mascots. So against the betterment of my therapist telling me to stop going on Twitter and actively do something productive with my life, I have been witnessing the greatest downfall of people's collective mind of all time. It is beautiful. All because of Bad Bunny. You see, to catch you up on what's going on here, let me explain. See, there were two Super Bowl halftime shows. One racked in 135 million views, and the other one, the all-American one, because there's no Spanish, and obviously if you're in America, Spanish isn't a real language if you're in America, right? See, the other one in the Turning Point USA's thing, they racked up about 21 million views over time. Now, a lot of people are saying these views are botted, this isn't real, this is fake. It really doesn't matter. YouTube can't differentiate anything. I think someone said it came out that it was actually 5 million views, but they actually botted everything. It doesn't really matter. They got the big number, 21 million. They're going to use that till time immemorial. They're going to say, this was our super time, Bo. We stole your viewers. A lot of those people are probably hate watching too, but I digress. Bad Bunny's Super Bowl show became, and I quote directly, the most watched Super Bowl halftime show of all time. Thank goodness, and I really do mean this, thank goodness Bad Bunny let those football players perform at his concert. That's a stolen joke. Queso said it first. Let me show you.
It was an absolute snooze fest. It was. Gotta say, though, Bad Bunny's a good guy for letting him play football at his concert, not gonna lie. Because that was the only lit part about the whole thing. Lord have mercy, man. That was the only...
Queso's funnier than me, not gonna lie. That was a banger thing to say. This reflexive attempt to downplay the Super Bowl halftime show, to downplay the numbers that I've been seeing, explain it away, shrink a historic moment in history. Oh, it's niche. I love the excuses that are arriving pre-packaged. They're saying, well, the audience was tired. You know, they just kept the TV on. The TVs are left on. The numbers were inorganic. That's what's going on here. It's not real, guys. Come on. Who would want to watch a Mexican? He's Puerto Rican. It doesn't matter. Come on. Who nobody like Spanish? Hispanic? What? Well, I'm not panicked at all. It's crazy. I'm not panicked. I'm chilling. These emotional life rafts they keep using to downplay what's going on. They allow people to navigate around the unsettling, undeniable fact a Spanish language artist appeared on the largest American stage, commanded that stage, and had a confidence with no translation, no apology, no concession to a monocultural idea. He represented what a melting pot truly was of what the true American idea was. The scale of the success clashed violently with a pre-scripted narrative on who gets football space, who gets to talk about football. I want to see these black boys give each other CTE. That's what I want to see. Colin Kaepernick, I'm not wearing Nikes anymore. Disgusting. Hate everything about that. I'm not drinking Bud Light because they put gays on it. Bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, I hate that indefinitely. That's what happened when real reality, when the world refuses to conform to the mental picture. Well, what do? You update that picture in your head. You gotta discredit reality. Well, that's not true. That's not true at all. Spanish excellence. No, that's not true at all. Wait a second. No, that can't be. What about the white guys? Come on, I'm tired of this. Last year it was a black guy, Kendrick Lamar. Now it's Spanish. This is ridiculous. I can't. Oh, my chest. Oh no. Honey, get the heart meds. I'm having spasms. Hence, we see the predictable retreat into the bot accusations. Now, I want to be clear here. Despite the modern era coping mechanism for cognitive dissonance that is botting, I have said on record that I think the Turning Point USA may have botted, right? And I can understand that people are saying, well, if the Turning Point USA bought it, then Super Bowl bought it. And I will give you both. Let's say they both bought it, right? Let's say they both bought it. I'll give you both. You know what? I'm just going to give you both. Let's say that Turning Point USA bought it and it went from 5 million to 21 million, right? They have 5 million views. And let's say the Super Bowl, the most watched event every year, botted its views. Let's say that, right? Let's say it botted its views. Let's say instead of 135 million, they got, let's do a fair comparison here, 105 million. Still blew it out the water. Still dramatically for 5 million, 105 million, 100 million more, blew it out the water. Wasn't even a comparison. Don't even know why we're using numbers as a comparison point. If you're happy for your 5 million achievement, then be happy for your 5 million achievement. But please do not compare a pebble to a mountain, I beg of you. When an outcome feels emotionally impossible, it must be technically fraudulent. It must be, right? Because suspicion is a shelter for a wounded ego. How did they do this? This doesn't make any sense. How? It's a way to preserve that weird little worldview. Every time a cultural expression comes out that you're not comfortable with, this is weird, isn't it? I assumed this is strange. We witnessed this very same thing with Jesse Owens. You may not know this. You may not know history. Why is Jesse Owens so famous? Well, Jesse Owens ran in front of the leader of Germany at the time. Who was the leader of Germany at the time? Our old boy Adolf. And Adolf was fidgeting and shaking and having a horrible time. Some say that he was on the booger sugar and he needed more of it, and he was angry, trying to show off Germany's dominance and how powerful they are. But Jesse Owens popped up in there and said, Black power. And that's beautiful. But that's what we witnessed with Bad Bunny. Hispanic power. Now, next year, I want to see an Asian guy. Bring back Psy. Have him do another Gangnam Style. That's what I want to see. I want to see Stray Kids at the Super Bowl. That'd be funny. Bring Stray Kids at the Super Bowl. We would get 300 billion views. Not even humanly possible, but we get it. And I wish people would just understand and appreciate this moment. This moment that breached containment, this cultural event. It dissolved language barriers, generational divides, algorithmic silos, created a shared, synchronous experience across living rooms, bars, timelines. It was beautiful. I saw women shaking their booties. It was amazing. It was beautiful. It manifested as the mainstream. I didn't even know who Bad Bunny really was. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not trying to sound contrarian for the sake of it. I genuinely didn't know who the artist was. No clue. I think I heard him on a feature once, I think, but I don't listen to Spanish music that often. I think the most Spanish music I listen to is a salsa cover of the Chainsaw Man intro is where I'm at. That's where I got. That slow, undeniable accumulation of relevance, audience loyalty, all these things, audience loyalty, all these things, this artistic capital that cannot be manufactured by bots, people talking about it over and over again, word of mouth, people at my local diner telling me about this. This is good. This is good. But the dismissal always wears this weird vein, this mask, this word of, well, technicality. The metrics, the pacing, the demographic data. But beneath all this sterile language that they say, thrums a raw, unmistakable resentment. It's that resentment. It's that resentment of something different. That resentment that something that they aren't used to is becoming mainstream. I remember I recognized this when Gangnam Style became popular. I remember that. Everybody was saying, what? I don't like Koreans. And they tried to cancel Psy by saying he had an old song that talked mess about America because of the Korean War. And then Gentleman came out and he made an apology for the Korean song. And Psy was amazing for that time and period. And I discovered a lot of artists through Psy. I discovered Hyuna. I discovered G-Dragon. I discovered Big Bang, EXO. And now, in my elder age of 29, discover Stray Kids. They're all good. They're all good. Despite the fan bases of K-pop being crazy, I do appreciate me becoming more culturally open. And because of Bad Bunny, I now am going to look at Spanish artists. And that's amazing. I do appreciate the expansion of my musical vernacular. That's always good to have. These moments in history, whether what side you're on, you realize over time, they endure precisely because they reveal the fragility of the old viewpoints, the old mindset, the old gate, the old soldier. The subsequent anger is part of the evidence. It's the audible crack of a paradigm straining. The outrage, the desperate explanations, the bot accusations. They are all proof of concept. They confirm that something undeniable, something that bypassed all the old checkpoints just happened in real time. The performance we just watched imposed a new reality. It is a very loud protest. And the Turning Point USA show was a protest to a protest. And that never works. It doesn't work at all. Anyways, let me know your thoughts about the Super Bowl halftime show aftermath. And if you guys want to support me, videos like this are sponsored by viewers like you. If you would like to, I have a Patreon. It's $1 a month. You can go ahead and Boom, go in the description and sign up for my Patreon. It's also in the top comment. I also stream Monday through Friday. So, bye.
I'm your nigga night, be my loyal low. Happy to try what you need. Your world, I love to live in it. I love the ride when you